Vacuum suction table installation guide. First, use an air gun. Blow away the water stains and residue on the platform surface. Then use a cloth to wipe the water stains on the workbench. Place the back of the vacuum table facing up. Use a cloth to clean the back of the vacuum table. Then put the vacuum table into the CNC machine. Prepare for clamp plates. Use the clamping plate to fix the left and right sides of the table. There are clamping plate grooves around the vacuum table. The vacuum table is fixed in this way. After the suction table is fixed, test the flatness of the table's surface first. The flatness should be within 0.02 millimeter. If the flatness exceeds 0.02 millimeter, then use a flying knife to process the surface of the table. The surface of the table has a thickness of 5 millimeters, which can be used for flying surface processing. This step only used while the flatness exceeds 0.02 millimeter after the table fixed. After the surface of the table is machined, use a blower to blow away the residue on the surface. Next, start to apply the silicone protective pad. First, peel off a part of the backing paper. Align the silicone protective pad with the vacuum table. Just line up with the edge and positioning hole of the table. Then slowly tear off the backing paper and stick the silicone protective pad. This small hole is the positioning hole. Align the pad with the table edge too. Finally, press the entire silicone pad with your hand. It's best to cover the entire table with a large board and stick for 30 minutes to flatten the silicone pad. To ensure the flatness, the surface of the silicone pad can also be tested. Flatness also need to be within 0.02 millimeter. If the flatness exceeds 0.02 millimeter, use a flying knife to flatten the surface of the silicone pad. Just make sure the flatness is controlled within 0.02 millimeter. This step is only suitable for cases where the flatness exceeds 0.02 millimeter. Water drain tank install. Assemble the water drain tank. First, wrap all the quick connectors with TIFI tape. Make sure all the air pipe joints should be taped with TIFI tape. Otherwise, there will be leakage issue and resulting in insufficient suction. Install the water level pipe quick connector and the top vacuum pump connector. Also the quick connector for the vacuum table. Install the water level pipe. This is the switch for the water drain. Turn the switch to this position to open the drain. When the water level in the tank is high, you can open this switch to drain water. Turn the switch to this position means closing the drain. Please make sure this switch is in the off state during the CNC machining. Connect pipe between drain tank and the table. This interface on the table is for air suction. Vacuum pump machine install guide. Now install vacuum pump. First, apply TIFI tape to the joint. Fix the pipe joint to vacuum pump. Fix the rubber base to the front base bracket. Fix it with a hexagon screw. Assemble the wheel and install it on the rear base bracket. Fix the wheels with a screwdriver. Install the muffler on the vacuum pump head. Finally, connect the pipe between drain tank and vacuum pump. Set the start value of vacuum pump to -0.75 kilopascal. And the stop value is set to -0.9 kilopascal. How to lay out all the components in the CNC machine. The air pipe can pass through the back of the machine. The other end of air pipe is connected to the drain tank. The top of the drain tank is connected to the vacuum pump. It is necessary to regularly check this water level pipe on drain tank. When the water level is at high position, you need to turn on this switch to drain water after the CNC machine stops. The operation instruction of the table: it is recommended that the workpiece be larger than 100 by 100 millimeters and relatively flat and no burrs. After placing workpiece on the table, turn on the air source. Close the reverse blow switch. Turn on the suction switch. When opening the suction switch, pull it outward first and then rotate it to the right. After confirming that the workpiece is adsorbed, you can start processing. Just push the suction switch in to remove the workpiece. When the processing is completed, reverse blow instruction for maintenance of the table. By this step, you can blow out the residual liquid in the table. First, close the air suction port. Turn on reverse blow port. Then blow air into this port to start the reverse blow action. Pull the suction switch out again. After reverse blowing, clean the surface of the table. Welcome inquiry for more details.